Long ago, nestled within a serene woodland, there resided a charming small avian creature. Her plumage gleamed, and she possessed a gentle disposition. However, she maintained an unusual custom. Each day, she would inscribe onto a little pebble whatever sight, sound, or emotion she encountered. Regardless of whether it was a joyous or sorrowful event, she held the conviction that every single moment deserved to be preserved in memory. She reasoned that pleasant recollections bring smiles, while unpleasant ones ought not to linger within one's being. Instead, they should be recorded and released. Consequently, each day she would select a fresh pebble, etch her reflections onto it using her beak, and place it inside a small fabric pouch that accompanied her on all her flights. Initially, this practice seemed wonderful. She took pleasure in gathering her mementos, convinced they would prove beneficial to her later on. That small pouch transformed into her cherished possession, brimming with instances from her existence. Yet, as time went on, her pouch began to increase in weight. A greater number of pebbles equated to a heavier load, and gradually this started to impair her wings. Her aerial movements grew sluggish, and before long, she was unable to soar to the heights she once reached. The bird, however, remained unaware. She simply continued amassing more pebbles. Then one day, she encountered an ancient, sagacious owl. The owl inquired, "For what reason do you bear that pouch, young one?" The bird beamed, "It contains my existence. Every delight, every sorrow, every piece of wisdom learned." The owl's brow furrowed. "But are you truly present in the current moment? Or are you soaring with the burden of your past upon you?" The little bird failed to comprehend. She took to the air, yet even that journey felt more burdensome than any previous one. Weeks elapsed. Her pouch was now crammed, spilling its contents. She found it arduous to become airborne. Her wings throbbed with pain. Her vitality was depleted. Then, during a downpour one evening, as she attempted to reach sanctuary, she plummeted. The sheer mass of the pebbles overwhelmed her fragile form. There she lay, beneath the very mementos she believed would ensure her continuation. Now, those same recollections had cost her her life. Later that night, the owl returned to her side. Gazing upon the motionless little avian, he murmured with sorrow, "Recollections are intended to offer direction, not to impede your progress." She endeavored to bear everything and, in doing so, neglected to truly live. At times, we all gather recollections, both positive and negative, and persistently dwell on them. However, if we continuously bear the weight of our history day after day, we will grow weary internally. We will lose the capacity to savor the present or advance towards what lies ahead. Much like the avian creature, numerous individuals cling to the anguish or even the joys of bygone times for an excessive duration. Yet, existence is fundamentally about releasing. We are powerless to alter events that have already transpired. However, we possess the ability to make our current reality splendid. Therefore, practice forgiveness, allow yourself to forget, and proceed forward. Embrace novel experiences, venture onto new paths, and live with a spirit unburdened. Cultivate gratitude, exercise patience, and consistently advance.